Hi, I'm David Lorente, Senior Technical Trainer with Precor. The purpose of this video is to show you how to assemble the Precor Stretch Trainer. Remove all the contents from the box and lay them out in a manner similar to what I have in front of me. It's easier if you can put it up on a table, but if not, on the floor will work as well. You should receive all of the parts, hardware, and 2 tools for assembling the unit. In addition to these, it would be good if you had a 1/2 inch wrench and a rubber mallet. Begin the assembly by taking the handlebars, removing the hardware from them, setting the hardware where you can easily get to it, and install the handlebars into the tubes. Install the hardware front and back, but make it loose. Do not tighten it. After you get the bolts in loosely, it makes it easier to do the assembly if you're able to raise the back end up. When you raise it up, set it on something that is firm and yet won't mar the paint. Locate the U-bracket and, looking inside it, find the sticker with the arrow. The arrow points to the front of the stretch trainer. Insert the bracket up so that the tubes are inside of it. And secure it in place with 2 of the bolts with a lock and a flat washer. Next, find the plastic part that fits between the tubes. Line the 2 holes up with the holes in the plate and put it inside the bracket so that the middle goes between the tubes. If you can get one side started, this is where a mallet comes in handy. Supporting the plate, take one of the long bolts with a washer and put it through the hole, through the plastic part, and out the other side. It may be necessary to wiggle the assembly a little bit to get this bolt through. Secure the bolts in place with the flat washer and the lock nut. In the kit, there will be 2 hex wrenches. Use the larger of the 2 on the bolt and use your 1/2 inch wrench on the nut. Get them secure, but not all the way tight. Next, locate the rocking seat assembly weldment. The Precor logo goes to the front. Take the shaft and start it through the opening, then put it through the bushings in the weldment. Attach the foot pedals to both sides. And secure them in place with a locking clip. Next, tighten the set screws to hold the shaft in place. Use the smaller of the two hex wrenches for this. Go ahead and tighten up the bolts on the whole assembly. After tightening the bolts, it's time to put on the pads. Remove the hardware from the bottom of the pad. Install the pad and then rotate the assembly back and reinstall the hardware. Go ahead and fully tighten the hardware. Tilt the assembly forward to put the back on. Remove the hardware from the back. When you install the pad, make sure that Precor is at the top. You'll also need this plate, which will go, instead of between the mounting plate and the pad, will go under the mounting plate. Go ahead and fully tighten the hardware. Install the rear feet by pressing them onto the tubes. These are used to level the stretch trainer. Finally, attach the placard to the display. There will be double back tape already mounted on the mounting plate. Remove the paper from the foam to expose the adhesive. Line up the placard and press it firmly against the adhesive. At this point, it would be easier to do this if you have the stretch trainer on the floor to make sure that it lines up properly. And then this would complete the assembly of the stretch trainer.